Bake had a viral topic that we talk about often on here, so I'm not trying to talk about it like that. But I do want to know like what's the feedback like overall for the conversation, Bake.
What they gotta say? You know what they saying? He,
There was some clowns that
he
said
that
something right to him. Like,
you know it's gonna be a few niggas from the city. You know the city niggas gonna be mad. He said that. The city, the city, the
But
niggas in the O gonna be hot. He said that.
I feel like he took the friendly angle. It wasn't even like he was saying, I don't, he's saying like, whatever, just y'all not gonna blow up from a logical standpoint where like that's real. Most people outside of those three states, California, Texas, and Arizona, don't like Mexicans saying nigga. But I will also say it wasn't always like that, bro. I don't know when it changed, but it was not.
6'9".
Yeah, it had to be 6'9". That's a good call because it was not always like Mexicans never
at
said
all.
that.
Never. I never growing up in the hood, wherever I was at, if it was Palmdale, if it was LA, if it was even in the Oxnard area where it's just all Mexicans, I ain't never heard them niggas say nigga till that nigga came out with Gummo. As soon as that nigga came out, everybody like, oh, I'm Puerto Rican too. I can say nigga. Because the reason he said it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I can't. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
I also didn't know you were half Mexican, Bigtime Bake.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought he was just a light-skinned brother.
Hell no, you see that nigga hair?
Hey,
I knew that nigga. I knew that nigga. No, I knew that nigga was not straight.
No, the only options to me, you were either black or half black, half Uso. That's what I thought.
I did think the nigga was Samoan though. I did think he was half Samoan though.
So I was gonna tell y'all like, so what was that?
Nigga said Uso.
I went down in 05, right? And it was the first time I got transferred to a Southern pen. So by the time I hit that main line, let's see, 05, 06, like 07, I was the first time I went to a Southern penitentiary. And the young Southsiders were saying nigga a lot. When me growing up with Northaniels up north, they've always said nigga because it's a whole different
relation. Like this, as long as you can remember.
Bro, where I come from, the Northaniels up north, the black and brown relationship is way different than the black and brown relationship in Southern California. It's a whole different world. And you will come across Hispanics that look more like niggas than anything. And so that's why I've never tripped on that word. Like there's a whole different culture up north, right? Like you remember the drama with the white girl mob and them saying it, right?
Yeah. So, but that's to me, that's also very different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. So back to the Hispanics though. So I was in the Southern Pen, bro, and the young Hispanics were saying it a lot, nigga. And I'm looking at the homies from LA, like, what's up with this? They like, that's what they've been doing. But niggas wasn't tripping on it. But the older Hispanics were tripping on the younger homies saying it back then. Mm-hmm. And this is back in 07 when I first started hearing it predominantly from Southern Hispanics, right? Okay. And then when niggas was asking us how we felt about it, we like, nigga, the Northaniels been saying it. They think they black, which they don't, but they resonate more. Like, I hate when people say they think they black. Oh no, they're definitely into brown pride, but this more adjacent. The hoods in Northern California are they're way more adjacent with each other, and that's how that word transcended over. So I've been seeing it for a long time. But I understood what Bake was saying about in the raps, like y'all gotta stop it, right?
Respectfully, bro. Respectfully, and like I'm not saying nothing to nothing that you just said, but what the fuck does anybody have to, bro? The origin of nigger is where nigga comes from, and black people took the word and put it to a form where we felt that we empowered by the word. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Dog, like you niggas sound like it sounds absolute ludicrous right now. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck if it was in 1960 Mexicans were saying nigga. I don't give a fuck if I don't understand the conversation, and I'm not saying it to your response, but I'm also saying it to the niggas that are the Mexicans that are responding to Bake. if a nigga is saying he don't like that and he's not gonna do music with other races saying that, and he's a nigga, why do you have a response to that? That makes no sense to me.
It's
idiotic. Like I understand you're telling the history of it.
I'm talking about the history of when it came across my table.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been in some fucked up situations with other races behind that word on a whole different level than anybody in this room or that I know. Like my history of doing time, everything is race based. Like nigga race based. So when I seen Bake say what he said and heard your rhetoric right now, nigga, that's all true. So I don't understand why motherfuckers in the comment like, you're half Mexican, clown. Why do you say it? Like, bro,
he said he was half Mexican.
Yeah,
he's the one that illustrated.
That's what I'm saying. He tells you he's half Mexican. He tells you he don't want you to say it. He tells you he's not gonna work with you. Why do you say it? That's why that's why I'm on this shit. Like, I'm not gonna play with you. If you say it and I check you once, we're going to violence next. So
I mean, I think it came across the first time I remember a non-black person saying nigga was around 06. And it like in a non-racist, just like saying it like I was just supposed to be cool with it. And it was an Asian nigga from the Bay. So I believe you, it was in Daly City. Yeah. And I was the only black person there. There's a gang of Asians, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Yo? Yeah, like it blew my fucking mind. But I do think it's correct to me. However you grew up that's one thing. But like to fight to say something that's not even like native to your language, niggas like the way that Mexicans be fighting to say this shit. Like they went through some shit to earn the right to say it is insane to me. I don't understand that shit. Graham says, yeah, I could tell you I'm with Uno here. Let someone call me, you know what I'm saying, and see what happens. Doesn't matter who they are. That part, like how it's easy to just not do it. I don't understand it. And he said, of course, it was Daly City.
Some things get out of control, and you look at the East Coast, right, where the Puerto Ricans have always been given the pass because they're Afro-Latino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once you give one pass, nigga, you didn't. Here come these other passes.
I think Fat Joe fucked it up for the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. So it is.
I mean, to me, and not discrediting anything. Growing up, I just never heard it, even in the street culture. Like I never heard Mexicans say that. I literally just attributed to, but I know Fat Joe was saying it but I'm not in New York. You feel me? Right. So I'm not around that, so I don't hear that. Like I knew he was saying it, so I guess I can retract my statement. I guess, but to me, like walking around where everyone's publicly when they fighting. You hear niggas say, "What's up, nigga?" What like and they fighting, and I be so lost.
But the difference,
I be so confused, bro.
And we can come back to this because I do want to play Don Cabon shit. But I will say this: the difference between Fat Joe and all these Mexicans is that Fat Joe had black friends and would fight for and with black people.
But I guess that's 6ix9ine's argument, right? So like that's 6ix9ine's argument, in which I'm gonna stay with the culture side of it. I don't want to hear nobody on the West Coast saying nigga because I know y'all don't rock with niggas like that. I'm gonna just say what it is.
Yeah. Like Fat Joe rocks with niggas. A lot of the Mexicans I see saying nigga don't rock with niggas. Like y'all tolerate niggas, but you don't rock with niggas. Like you don't have no niggas in your video. You don't use black producers. You don't use black studios. You don't like. Everything you doing is brown, but saying nigga, like, and that's crazy. That's super crazy. Like, that's a big difference. So let's get into this. This review is at the top. Feature a Rod Digger, Don Cabon, back for the 3rd time. Let's get it.
The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Enemies everywhere trying to get the drop. Undercover cops gonna raid all the spots. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Best friends argue over neighborhood dots. All your foot soldiers now want what you got. Praying every day you don't see that red dot. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top.
Fuck a struggle, find a strip and get my hustle on it. You cop with pocket money, I put a duffel on it. Any beef, put the heat, feet or knuckles on it. I got a vest in the tech with a muzzle on it. Got a beam on it, it start blowing when it pop. Better empty out your pockets and show me what you got. Never personal, it's big, son, it's only about the guap. Cut everybody off, now it's lonely at the top, at the top.
The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Enemies everywhere trying to get the drop. Undercover cops gon' raid all the spots. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Best friends argue over neighborhood dots. All your foot soldiers now want what you got. Praying every day you don't see that red dot. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. My crew stay packing, you don't want this action. Some smooth criminals in the latest fashions. Them shells start spinning, might land fourth and inches. Dismiss the case, cause they sure to witness. OG's asking what's today's mathematics. I give him the piece, already late with the package. Can't be mad, he trying to keep me on the path. They know when it come to that cash, it gets bad. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Enemies everywhere trying to get the drop. Undercover cops gon' raid all the spots. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Best friends argue over neighborhood dots. All your foot soldiers now want what you got. Praying every day you don't see that red dot. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Enemies everywhere trying to get the drop. Get the drop. Get the drop. The struggle don't stop even when you're at the top. Best friends argue over neighborhood dots. All your foot soldiers now want what you got. You got. You got.
At the top, featuring Rod Digger. At the top, but is it a bop? Uno, 1 through 5. What are you giving and why?
He got his redemption back, but I felt like both of y'all was just like, I like the vibe though. Still, I like the vibe of the song. I felt like you got your get back on that one. But yeah, I like the first one better. But I'm gonna give this one like a 2.
2, fair enough. Big Mike, 1 through 5. What do you give and why?
You know, I give it a 2, but like what I'm seeing with the homie is, if I was to have a whole Don Capone like an EP or a whole project, it's not a song I would skip. So you know, I give it a 2 because it just didn't give me the energy of the other 2 that I like better than that. But I don't have no skips out of bro. Like I fuck with him. Like I just told you, I grew up off 80s East Coast hip hop. So I really appreciate bro. I appreciate him coming to the show, giving us some music and everything. Because a lot of this other shit is trash.
Yeah, he ain't sent in no trash.
Yeah, he ain't sent in no trash. Like I would really not skip. Like if I had a whole project, I could see I wouldn't skip no song.
Well, we done listened to a whole project from this nigga.
That's what I'm just saying. See, you smart nigga.
Right. I will give it a 4. I actually a 3.5. I do like it. I think it's a little long. That's why I deducted that 0.5. And I do think that I don't know this to be true, but the vibe I'm getting from you is that you value volume and quantity over quality.
His mixing is terrible. But
like, I don't get this. I just don't get the sense that you're and I'm the one that cares about mixes the least on this panel, but I don't feel like you're challenging yourself. That's why I even bring it up. I feel like because you rap so well, you're just like, let me get these bars off. And you actually have good songs. And I think if you spent more time on the songs themselves, that you would honestly be out of here. Like they would talk about you like they talk about Griselda and all that type of shit. Like if you spent more time on just the overall everything, you know, the presentation, because it just feels like you just have a crazy catalog of that's full of potential, but it's not necessarily like hits in there because you're not because there aren't hits in the catalog. It's because you're choosing not to make them hits, if that makes sense. So I would issue that challenge to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like challenge yourself to really flesh out these records, because I feel like you got that potential to really compete in the mainstream, in my opinion. But I give it a 3.5.
Shit.
Yeah. I don't want to keep harping on the mixes. But yeah, like I've been telling you that from the get go, nigga. Your mixes, you are rapping without look. Maybe invest in the goddamn where my shit at? I don't know where my shit at. The damn ball, nigga. The damn the ball you put over the mic. Nigga, I hear your peas. I hear your spit. I hear everything, my nigga. Just maybe invest in that, and maybe that'll help you a little bit, because you just be when you yelling. I know you yelling when you recording, nigga. You can't record. I know you yelling.
I mean, and when I'm talking about like on the last record, I think you sounded okay. I think Roz shit sounded kind of whack, and I know how it is working with somebody you respect, but like when I say digging the records and make it fleshing them out, you gotta hit her back and be like, look, Queen, I appreciate it, but can the nigga get a clean cut? Like, like taking those kind of.
I ain't gonna send that nigga a clean cut. If the first record he played us with her, that nigga, it was static through the whole bit.
Yeah, the whole record was
I'm not resending this nigga nothing.
The way this nigga rapping though, he might need a ghostwrite for this nigga Max B, because I'm about tired of that new shit he dropping.
I haven't even listened to any of it, yo.
I listened to the French song, the single they dropped, and that was it. And he was ass. They gave that nigga a lob. All he had to do was literally, he didn't have to flashy. He just a basic dunk, and the song would have been out of here. That nigga, I don't know what the fuck that nigga was on.
I think, bro, 18 years is a long time to be disconnected. And
when you coming straight out the pen and you want to rap like you haven't been gone for 18 years,
and
that's it ain't gonna be disconnected if you come out, take your fucking time, and see where the energy is in the streets, and then deliver.
And that's hard because you only have one chance at a first impression. But I feel like that's how you know niggas is hungry out here. And he would have took his time I think he would have took his time if he was able to take his time. I don't think he was able.
They took that nigga right to the studio. like nigga, I followed it because I'm a Wave fan, right? Penitentiary, go got something to eat, hotel room, studio. Like I was like, God damn.
DJ, my bad. I didn't mean to ignore you. Like, yeah, I'm not musically, I'm not a huge NWA fan. Culturally, I am an NWA fan. But musically,
what was the question?
He just said, do you not like NWA either because they're from the 80s? And yeah, I'm a NWA fan culturally, but I don't love a lot of NWA songs.
Nigga, I like what they stood for. I love Eazy-E. I'm a huge Eazy-E fan, but I love Eazy-E, the person and the character outside of just the music, because the nigga ain't write nothing. It's just it's cute. So, and now I see it. I'm cool on those niggas personally. So
as a young gang member, right, nigga, that shit fucked my life up. Nigga, I was already banging, and then that shit came out. We like, what is this? Oh, we got some music now.
Bigtime Bake says he gets Samoan a lot, and he knew that shit was gonna do numbers. K-Sav in the chat. So is Miss Cheer. Thank you for joining. So is Reggie. Happy New Year. Bake also says he socked the fuck out of niggas over saying nigga. It's just to the point where it's mentally taxing as fuck to police that shit nowadays. No, I agree with you, and that's why I don't try to police it. I will let a nigga know I don't like it just to see what type of time that person is on, if they gonna try to play me. But I'm not trying to police nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't got the energy to do that. But
I be over it, bro. I'm the same way with you. But now that a nigga be out and about, right? I don't think these niggas know I punch hella hard. So I let a nigga say it once, then I'm gonna say something, and then if he say it the second time, I'm gonna fire his shit up.
I don't know who Andre Nicotaya is or some shit.
Andre Nicotina?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, what about Andre? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say this. I thought about y'all when I was in the club the other night, because Andre Nicotina, doesn't he sing that song? Do the Maryland bone to zigzag?
No, that's Afro Man.
I thought that was Afro Man.
Okay, I didn't know. Whoever sings that song, nigga, I don't like that song.
Andre Nicotina is from San Francisco, California.
But he sings something. He sings "Ayo" for Yayo, right?
He sings "Ayo" for Yayo.
Okay, I don't like that shit either.
He has a cult following. I'm gonna tell you, he has a cult following. He's from San Francisco, California. He's a Bay Area legend, right?
But what's the song?
"Ayo" for Yayo is one of his.
How you go? How it go?
Ayo, Yayo.
There you go.
Yayo.
Oh, okay, I've heard that song. Yeah, I heard that song.
So Cuz has a cult following, bro. You have to be a fan of that. And as in my favorite rapper fucking with him, like that's the only, like, you know, him and Mac Dre fucked with each other, and they got a project out called "The Tell It to Andres" because both of their names is Andre, right? But that nigga, no, I'm not a fan of Andre Nicotina, but these white people go crazy for Cuz.
Yo, I was just gonna say, I don't like rap songs where like Black people have really never heard of the artist, and every time it comes on in the bar, like white people know every word. I feel like you should always be cautious of those type of artists and songs. Like,
well, every nigga from Northern California knows about him. He's a.
They know about him, but I don't think every nigga knows "Ayo" for Yayo.
Yes, they do. If you go up north, if you go anywhere past Fresno, every nigga that's in a certain age category knows that song.
I cannot stand that shit. But Tyler B says, "I'll beat all you niggas up."
Where is that on YouTube? Where he said that on YouTube?
Yeah, he would. We from the West Coast, just in case. That's what he asked where we from.
We're in Cali. We're in Cali. You want to test that theory?
Slow Roots just joined. Slow.
You see, I didn't even respond, bro. That's that 20. That's that. You know what my dad used to say? No response is a response in itself.
That message reminded me of the nigga at the barbershop.
Like, you really typed that, bro?
Like that. Like, you just came in like that's the nigga that feels like his hands are impeccable, and there's not a nigga in this planet that can fuck with the nigga.
There's no way that is not an 11-year-old child. There's no way that is not an 11-year-old. I'm just in India.
Hey, I'm just glad I've gotten to the point to laugh it off. Like, the Lord, not taking nothing from you, the Lord knows me for many years. I'm a violent individual, and I've just gotten to the point where I just laugh at that shit because I don't think that these people know the unholy things that I've already done to human beings. And then you typed it. Like, I just have to laugh it off. Because,
what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, what are you talking about, nigga? nigga, I'm 306'3", 6'3" and 300 pounds. And nigga, I've been fighting for decades. I'm a half of a century, nigga.